Hello, Scorpio North Nodes, and welcome to North Node Rising. We've made it to our Cancer energy readings, our July readings. It's so good to have you here. I appreciate you. Remember, my communication is in Taurus, which means I take a minute to get downloads to reveal the message. And also, we know why we are here. We are here for our North Node readings. North Node is our guiding light, and it is the pathway for this life that we have requested to participate in. So let's get to it so we can know what the universe has for us for this month. So, right now, we will usher in spirit and have a moment of silence. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Thank you. I think it's very important for us to have a moment of silence before each of the readings. It clears the air, it centers, it helps me to be able to connect and be intentional. So, this is why I do that, okay? So, thank you for being patient. And let me shuffle the cards one time before we pull three cards for Scorpio North Node. Scorpio North Node. We have a major nodal shift at the end of July, July 26th. So we will be in, I think it's going to shift so that we will be in Aquarius North Node and Leo South Node energy for our nodes. So we will be, all signs will be focused more on community versus self versus self, community versus self, spirit. I'm getting a download in that. I know this is to be true. It's a lot of things going on in the world, and I often say sometimes, spirit, how are you going to fix this? How are you going to fix that? And it always, and then when something reveals itself, I say, that's genius. I never would have thought that that would have led to that. Sometimes the things that we think are bad turn out to be a positive for those affected. Okay, that's all I'll say about that. So we are in good hands. Our mission and our goal, for those of us who know that we have North Nodes, a lot of people don't believe in their natal charts, and our natal charts are like our life's Bible. It's very important, and our ancestors knew this, and it became villainized so that the powers that be can control the masses, and you and we can't control ourselves, individually. We need to be told. But the plan is already laid out for us. Our charts, it's already showing us possibilities. And we see the trajectory we can go. And we are to affect our fellow inhabitants here in a positive way. Okay, there's one. Let's get two more for Scorpio North Node. Two more for Scorpio North Node. Each one, teach one. Teach your children their charts. I often say I got into understanding my chart, and I'm still not 100% at all. I focus, because Spirit told me to focus on our North Nodes, but if I would have known certain things when my children were babies, I think I could have aided them better. but things happen for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. So I'll take that. And my children are wonderful. Um, we all need a bit of self-esteem, and they can be humble to a fault. They learned that part. I don't want to say negative thing from me, but we're working on it. We're working on it. Two more cards. We let Spirit take as long as she needs to take. Two more cards. Two more cards for Scorpio North Node. Okay. See that one? We need one more. One more card. One more card. One more card. Ooh, there we go. Gotta get that. Sorry. Okay. All right. So we have our three cards. That took a little long, but the cards that needed to come out came out. So we have the Page of Cups in a reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. The Hermit upright. The Hermit upright. And the Emperor upright. The Emperor upright. The Emperor upright. Water Cancer energy for the Page of Cups upright. There's a cup in his hand with a fish in it. The bird dropping the fish in the cup. And this card is in reverse. Card is in reverse. Again, the card reads Illumination, Intuition, Inner Power. Scorpio North Node, no matter what sun signs you are, there could be some sort of, I sense, an internal struggle. Let me read what the card says. Childhood issues, sexual abuse, bad news, cancel engagement, broken dreams, jealousy, childishness, and envy. So something could have been affecting your inner power. Something could be have been pulling, like a succubus, pulling your energy or your power or your attention away. I'm going to go with that. That seems right to me, that maybe something is pulling your attention away. Maybe you're so focused on a thing that you can't focus on the task at hand. Just with the north node, the nodal switches, something's coming to me that Scorpio North nodes. We want to, especially with us, the north, the shift, which the north node will, for all the energies, for all the north nodes will be in Aquarius. So that's community. So something is telling me that sometimes you can be self absorbed with formality, self absorbed with having to do things a certain way, but something is on your mind. And it could be childhood issues, it could be traumas, doesn't have to be, uh, you know, necessarily childhood traumas, but it could be. You could be going through something even right now. Something could be making you angry, okay? So you want to address that. The second card, this Hermit card, is giving you permission to do that. In that, it's fulfillment, fruition, contentment. This is Earth Virgo energy. And this hermit is beckoning you to be in solitude, meditation, philosophy, withdraw, seek wisdom. Again, this one to me also, anytime I see a flying creature, I'm going to say, and the cup is upside down, so maybe you're not either listening to wisdom or maybe even listening to your inner voice. But the Hermit card, guidance, seeking mysticism, privacy, prudence. Prudence. So you're going to need to, let me see what my notes say. Yes, this 18 months is about you nurturing your private life and tending to your deepest roots and finding security within your home. So, whatever is going on with you, Scorpio North Nodes, this next few months, and this is going to be a process, a process. I say it again, a process. Sometimes Scorpios, in general, can want things resolved quickly, but it's going to be a process. And so, depending on your sun sign, you can understand that and have patience. Or if you're an so called impatient sun sign, you're going to have to work on that. So, this whole process is going to take a little time. Okay. And it's okay to do that. Don't be frustrated with yourself because of the steps needed to be taken. Okay. Then the last card, the Emperor. With the process, I see stability, foundation, structure. This is Aries energy as well. Um, I think another reading had an Aries energy card for their last card. But this is about authority, leadership, power, control, protection, order, fatherhood, logic, confidence, stability, ambition, reason. This card, I see it as you, but I also see it, protection is coming to mind. You're protected, Scorpio North Node. Let me see if there's any other thing. We also know that we are going into Mercury retrograde as well. Okay. And so you are to be releasing releasing your south node energy. What is your south node? Your south node, Scorpio North Node, is Taurus. So what is that going to be about? Okay. So we had been you had been knowing your worth, and that's not bad to know your worth, but it's going to go deeper. Like this first card this time is understanding why you are like you are, whether it's childhood issues or past traumas. So, understanding that you are valuable despite anything that has happened to you. You are valuable not because of possessions, but because you are uniquely made and because of your mission, okay? And because you are love. We are all love. And because we are trying and we're here trying to learn something new about ourselves, we are worth it. Okay. So understand that. So this is a good reading for you. You are going to be in this hermit mode energy, maybe for a little while. So don't rush. Don't rush, Scorpio North Node. And you are protected and you have watchers over you that will see you through. And with that, I will leave you and have a great rest of the month. Ashe, ashe, ashe.